The volunteer program at Advocate Children's Hospital is designed to provide comfort and support to patients and families. Our volunteers provide things like holding and comforting babies.
This is the best, holding babies. I think I get more pleasure than the baby does.
Families have their children here for sometimes weeks to months at a time. And for many reasons, parents can't be here, so they have to go to work, they have other children, or they get sick, and we can get their volunteers to come in here and participate in holding.
Having a baby in the NICU is really overwhelming.
Obviously, as his dad, I feel like I'm the main protector.
One of the hardest things is having to leave your child behind.
Terrence, my son, he was born at 25 weeks and 6 days, which is obviously very, very early. So we've been here ever since.
Babies are in neonatal intensive care unit for various reasons. Some are born very prematurely, which means they're born several weeks to months earlier than they were supposed to, so they have special challenges. Other babies have a surgical need. Sometimes there are unfortunately babies that are born addicted to opioids, so those babies need to be weaned off of that medication in a certain way.
We try and be here as much as we can, but if we can't be for whatever reason, it's great comfort knowing that there are so many volunteers able to hold him and snuggle him and give him as much love as we want to.
We're trying to balance life here in the NICU, but we also have 3 kids at home. And when you're not here, you just want to make sure that they're not alone.
There have been a lot of studies that have demonstrated human touch is very important. You know, touch is actually the first sense that's developed out of all the senses.
I always like to try to touch their cheek, their head, just so they feel some contact, and they need that.
There's something I always like to say about some of the smaller things that we do in medicine, that it takes more than just pills and procedures to help people live well, and that's part of it. That's one of the little things that we do here with the volunteers that really makes a big difference. They usually eat better, they sleep better, they have less of a need for the medications, and they don't have to stay as long. It's a huge source of pride for all of us.
Watching these volunteers in action, it is like healing magic. They can come in, soothe a very crying baby, and because of their soothing touch, they're able to calm that baby.
He was kind of restless and not comfortable with all these things that he's got around him, and knowing that he's just very comfortable right now. Such a nice pleasure to see that.
We hug and kiss and sing to and comfort. You put a precious gift in your arms. There you go. Rory's answering for me.
When they make eye contact with you, it's just the best feeling in the world. I get as much out of it as the babies do.
There's such a connection. It's wonderful. This is such a rewarding thing.